Sad news for Bengals fans. It's kind of weird. I would think that you guys don't like this. Why? What is going on here? You can't negotiate a long-term contract with a number one playing number two? A number one that gets number two looks? I mean, I honestly don't understand it. Just to confirm, like they're saying, hey, he didn't want to be tagged. And if you're going to tag me, trade me. And if you're not going to sign me to a long-term deal, get rid of me. And I already know that you're going to pay me $23 million. So I'm going to need that over 5 years. Because I know what you're paying Chase. And in fact, I'm going to ask for 26. Because I am him. This is such a weird dilemma to be in. 2 number one receivers, and you just have to make them happy for Joe Burrow for the next 3 to 5 years. I don't know. This seems like a weird one for the Bengals, and as it's developing, let's just look and see what else is developing amongst this. So the Bengals were thinking, hey, we're going to get 2 firsts, or we're going to get something for this guy. This guy's an absolute animal. A deal like Carolina's, which is second rounders. You're not going to get first. If it would have been last year's draft, you probably would have been better off because there are too many weapons, Bengals fans, in this draft for you to get that much from this guy. Now, I just said he's 2 number one. Like, he's a number one receiver easily. If I'm a Browns fan and you guys didn't tag him, it should have been the only dude we targeted in all free agency. I don't care if we would have got Zadarius Smith or not. But at the end of the day, I would have paired T. Higgins with Amari Cooper. Just saying. And now you guys are going to be treated like Justin Fields. You guys are going to get a 2nd and a 5th for that guy. Is that? I don't like that at all. But listen, here's the best one I heard. So the Vikings reportedly turned down 2 firsts and T. Higgins for Justin Jefferson. Let's package this part first. What? They were going to give first and Higgins for Jefferson. Is Jefferson worth $30 million right now? I mean, they have Allison. I think Allison's really good paired with Higgins. That would be, I'm not mad at this trade at all. In fact, I'd be excited about it. The problem is did they talk to Higgins and find out he wants $30 million too? Because if so, like, keeping Jefferson might just be better. Because he knows the system and he's already got a running mate. But if you're the Bengals, this second trade is actually better. You don't know it. But that one, Jefferson for Burrow, is by far the best trade you could have. Joe Burrow's been injured twice. 2 season-ending injuries that are one to the throwing hand and one to the knee. Those aren't good. You guys want to talk about the Deshaun Watson trade. If you want to talk about this guy and that guy and how he fell off and that fell off. Remember, some of these quarterbacks that fell off that you guys talk about is like RG3 could never be healthy. Cam Newton, stop being healthy, stop being consistent. Like they even called Tom Brady done when he blew his knee out. There is an absolute amount of quarterbacks that are injured and never make it. Joe Burrow gave you 2 Super Bowl runs. I'm a Browns fan. That's better than what we've gotten. I mean, you could say Baker Mayfield made a run. We got jacked by the refs against the Chiefs. And then this year, we had old man Joe Flacco who threw 2 pick sixes. That's happens. Now, I will tell you, finding a quarterback is extremely tough. But there are some really decent ones sitting in free agency. And you ran Jake Browning out there as if nothing was going wrong. I think that if you had, just listen. Bengals fans, just listen. You have Higgins, because he's already tagged. You have Chase, and you have Jefferson. I don't think anybody beats it. And I'm a Browns fan. That is so tough. I mean, you need a running back outside of Zach Moss, but like, they can't cover everybody. Like, you've seen teams struggle when Tank Dell and Nico Collins were like healthy. They're going to get it from somebody. Imagine having a third guy. That's kind of what the Browns are building, but like, this is 3 top 10 receivers. I don't care who you have at quarterback. Call Joe Burrow. Call Tom Brady. Call the Bears. Because you're still going to have your picks. Call the Bears. If Justin Fields looks like crap behind that, he is Marcus Mariota, which is a whole nother video. Call Phillip Rivers. I mean, I don't... Call anybody. There's absolutely no reason to not accept the second part of this trade. Jefferson for Joe Burrow is an absolute steal. You don't realize it. Jefferson is always a dog. Joe Burrow is injured a lot. Maybe you call him back and be like, hey, we'll take Justin, but we need a second. Then you take Justin Jefferson, take that second, and you call Chicago, and you go, what y'all thinking? Or you call Dallas, and you go get Trey Lance. Because that's what Minnesota was going to do. That's probably what Minnesota is going to do. Or you take the second they give you, your current second, your current first, and trade up and you get Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, J.J. McCarthy. It doesn't matter. Somebody. This, though, this is the trade. This is the one you make right here. Not this one. That's a no. This one is the one you make. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, Bengals fans hate me because I'm a Browns fan, but tell me, having 3 receivers, I know it's like $85 million in receivers, that you're going to get stopped at all, ever, period.